Welcome back everyone to my Manchester United career on FM19. Today it's the traditional curtain raiser to the brand new season ahead. We are at Wembley today to take on Southampton in the FA Community Shield final. But before we get into that, I'm just quickly going to take you guys through our pre-season and how well we've got on. It's been a long, grueling pre-season, but we finally got there. So starting first, we kicked off our tour of China. We played at Guangzhou Evergrande, normally the team that I sell Fellaini to, but not this time around. Fellaini is now on loan to Everton, as you guys saw in the previous episode, the summer transfer special. But again, I wanted a 5-week pre-season. I wanted to cram in as many games as possible, get the players up to scratch with their fitness, and to work on our performance, new formations, and so on. So the first game of pre-season saw us win 3-0, Martial with 2 goals and Paul Pogba with the third. Up next, we travelled to Beijing to take on Guan. I think that's how you pronounce the name. We beat them 2-0. They picked up an injury. It was Jonathan Vieira, former Valencia man, that got injured in the 77th minute. But Paul Pogba, continuing his scoring ways in pre-season, bagged another goal in this game, as well as Ander Herrera. I was really impressed with that defence though. We only allowed them one shot within the 90 minutes. Our third game of pre-season, our third game of the tour of China, we took on Jiangsu Suning. Again, I'm terrible at pronouncing some of these team names, but we beat them 5-3. It was quite the action-packed game. There was one point where I thought, oh no, they're going to turn this one around. We're gonna pick up our first loss of pre-season, but we kicked on. I mean, I did rotate quite a lot for this game. Yes, Lindelof and Bailly continued to work as that central defensive pair, but Ramiro was in goal. Chong, Greenwood, both got minutes, both got goals. Then it was our final game of the tour of China. We took on Shanghai Shenhua and we beat them 2-1. Demba Ba with the only goal for them. Do you remember Demba Ba? All part of that Slippy G back at Anfield, but he scored against us. But it was really good to see Bruno Fernandes getting his first goal for the club, as well as Mason Greenwood. Once again, 2 games in a row for him, 2 goals. He's looking really good, raring to go for the season. Once our trip to China was over, we travelled back to Europe, to Holland, as we took on PSV's first team. We beat them 3-0, the goals coming from Victor Lindelof, Jesse Lingard and Marcus Rashford. Once again, I was really impressed with our defensive capabilities and what we've been showing so far. Things are looking really tight at the back. We only allowed them 3 shots and only one of those were on target in front of their home fans. Quite disappointing from their point of view, but our defence is looking solid at the moment. Then we were across the border into Germany to take on Duisburg. We beat them 2-0, goals coming from Lingard and Paul Pogba. Not the best of performances, but we kicked on, got a decent result, got those minutes behind some of the first team players. Elvedi starting his first game for United since putting pen to paper from Mönchengladbach. Diop, Longstaff, they all got minutes, as well as Tuanzebe and Jimmy Garner. Decent result, again, decent run out. Our final pre-season game, our final pre-season warm-up was away to Borussia Mönchengladbach. Staying in Germany, we beat them 2-0. Nico Elvedi, since putting pen to paper, had a chance to return to Borussia Park, featured in this game, and also saw his new team beat his former side. So, we've won every game in pre-season. We only conceded, 4 goals? I think if there's anything to take away from pre-season is that our defence is looking solid as ever. Yes, it was brilliant last season, but with the new additions now, we're just going from strength to strength, and hopefully we continue there in our next game against Southampton. Right then, let's do this. The Community Shield final against Southampton. So we do have 2 new signings starting, Wan-Bissaka and Bruno Fernandes. Interested to see how they get on today. Our other new signings all feature on the bench. Elvedi, Diop, Longstaff and Daniel James. I'm sure they'll get some minutes at some point in this game. For Southampton, they have a few debutants as well. Musaku from West Ham, Halalovic also making his debut. They are going for a 4-4-2 formation with Gabbiadini and Danny Ings spearheading their attack. Right, let's get into the dressing room. We're going to be assertive. We'll do this for the fans. They deserve the success after last season's support. We're going to go to extended highlights. Sounds going to keep it on 2D for now. I prefer 2D. I'm kind of an old schooler when it comes to that. I've always preferred 2D, but replays of goals or whatever will be in 3D. So here we go then. Southampton gets underway here at Wembley for the FA Community Shield final. Southampton were brilliant in the FA Cup campaign last season, going all the way, beating Blackburn in the final. Blackburn, the team that knocked us out of the FA Cup, if you guys remember that. It's been a while since that episode. So not much happening at the moment. So we are over 10 minutes gone. McTominay finds Luke Shaw, switching the play. Luke Shaw to Paul Pogba. Went for goal. Too many bodies in the area, and Danny Ings is on the move. Down the right hand side here, finds Halalovic. New player for Southampton this season. It's Nathan Redmond, back to Danny Ings. He's gone for goal. And David De Gea just watches it go out of play, ready for a goal kick. So both teams just getting comfortable. It's a feeling out process. Here's Pogba with a free kick. It's straight to the hands of Gunn. It's comfortable. So we are reaching the 20th minute in this Community Shield. Straight to Shaw. Great first touch. Keeping it nice and comfortable for United. Pogba finds Wan-Bissaka. Here's Paul Pogba again. Jesse Lingard's cutting inside. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Can hit them. He does. And it's gone wide. Both teams not looking that good in front of goal at the moment. We've had 6 shots. Only 4 of those have been on target. Conversion is something we did work on in pre-season. We did bag quite a few goals. But nothing seems to be working at the moment in this Community Shield final. Bruno Fernandes coming the closest for United, hammering his effort against the crossbar. Here is Luke Shaw with a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw just can't get to the ball. Wasted ball from Southampton. It's fell from McTominay. Here he is again. Wan-Bissaka. Back to McTominay. Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, you've got a feel for him. Another long-range effort. Looking to ripple the net, but instead hammers against the crossbar. His rating goes down to a 6.5. Got a feel for him. It's his first competitive debut for United. And that's 2 chances he's had of getting his first goal. Højbjerg, great interception there. And pushing up, we're pressurising Southampton. It's Rashford. It's in for Lukaku, and there we go. First goal of the game. Romelu Lukaku, our top goal scorer from last season, has made it 1-0 here. Big Roma looking sharp, raring to go for the season ahead. We did well to win the ball back in the final thirds. Short, great first ball forwards to Marcus Rashford. Whips it in, and it's off the head of Romelu Lukaku. It's 1-0. Manchester United, 35 minutes gone. We're going to get a highlight straight away as we restart things here. Southampton, what can they do? How are they going to respond? Here is Halalovic. And it's into the box. It's inviting. Musaku, Lingard in. Does well to win the ball from behind Musaku. It's like they lacked concentration there. Communication as well. Halalovic takes it short to Redmond. Oh, no one picking Redmond up on the outside of the box there. He had a free opportunity to get his shot away. Thankfully, it didn't come to anything. It's been a decent first half. We've only scored the 1 goal. Wanted a few more than that heading in at the break, but we're going to be assertive. We're going to tell them to keep it up. And I'm just going to say, the pressure is off out there for you, Bruno Fernandes. I know it's your first competitive game. He's had a few chances on goal, and unfortunately he's hit the crossbar on both of those, but we'll see if he can kick on in the second half. Not going to make any knee-jerk reactions at half-time, don't need to. We are controlling, we're dominant in possession. Let's see what the second half brings. Lamina gets booked for a challenge. Pogba going to take the free kick. Oh, it's took a deflection. It almost creeped into the bottom corner there. It was almost 2-0. I'm pretty sure it took a deflection. But Gunn's going to take the... he takes the goal kick. We're going to play out from the back now. Here is Paul Pogba steaming forwards, finds Romelu Lukaku. That was a venomous shot from Lukaku. And it's saved by Gunn. Here is McTominay, Pogba now. McTominay, back to Pogba. Bruno Fernandes slips it through for Wan-Bissaka, looks to get his cross in, but it takes a deflection. It's going to be a United corner, which Lingard is going to take. Swings it in, looking for Lukaku. It's Fernandes. You just feel that something is coming here for United. Oh, we've lost the ball. So again, where's that second goal? McTominay being ushered out here and he's lost the ball. No free kick given, and Southampton on the move. But it peters out into nothing. McTominay back to Bailly. Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Lingard. Oh, this is beautiful. Pogba to Rashford. Come on, it's got to lead to a goal, this. Our build-up play is brilliant. Oh, come on, Lukaku. He's let us down there. 17 shots, 8 on target. Look at the possession that we're seeing in this game. And it's only 1-0 still. What's happened here? I just heard the whistle go. Right. I'm going to put Lingard in the number 10. We're going to take Fernandes off. We're going to bring on Daniel James. Give him some minutes in a final here at Wembley with that United shirt on. Shall we bring on Elvedi for Lindelof? Switch those two around. Need Lindelof fresh for our first game of the new season, which is away at the Emirates to Arsenal. Lindelof going to be our number 1 centre-half, our first pick. Lingard swings in this corner. It's full for Daniel James now. What can he do? It's a decent cross for Lingard. Oh, Gunn saves again. It's another corner for United. They're mounting up, aren't they? And it's still 1-0. Lingard swings it in. Looking for Rashford. It's James again. Lingard goes for goal. And again. Oh, come on. Where's that second goal? It's like we've got too comfortable here. Cedric finds Højbjerg in plenty of space. Here is Nathan Redmond. It's an absolute belter for the Englishman. It's his first goal of the season. It could be a costly goal for United, but it's an important one for Southampton. Look at the space Højbjerg is allowed to operate in. Redmond, great first touch. Gets round Wan-Bissaka, strikes it. Swerves it round De Gea. Finds the bottom right hand corner. Beautiful goal from their point of view. We're just going to encourage the players. We've still got time to push on and go and get that second, get that winning goal. I'm thinking about taking Pogba off. We need him fresh for that opening day game. So we're going to bring on Longstaff. Not the most experienced of midfields. Redmond again. He's in the mood. Looking for a second, looking for a winning goal. So off goes Paul Pogba then, to be replaced by Sean Longstaff. Here is Lukaku, gets fouled. And that's Mario Lemina sent off. It's his second yellow. It's another challenge on Paul Pogba. Can we do anything from this though? They're down to 10 men. Oh, they've got a free kick. Redmond takes it short to Højbjerg. McTominay wins it back brilliantly. Come on. Switch the play. It's a great ball forwards to find Lukaku. Pulled a bit out of position. Here's Luke Shaw. It's in for James. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka hits the post. And it's still 1-1. It's going into penalties, isn't it, this? You just can feel it. Lingard swings it in. Finds Lukaku. Gets denied again. It's just not good enough, this, really. We've had a great pre-season. Why we aren't steamrolling Southampton in the Community Shield, I don't know. There's a crispness about our passing though at the moment. Wan-Bissaka gets another shot away, but this time it's saved. We've had 5 shots, 1 on target, Southampton. We have done well defensively again. Stevens coming very close to making it 2-1 there. I think we're going to have to just go for penalties now. Time's pretty much up. 3 minutes to go. Elvedi on staff on, yeah, penalties. Right, we're auto pick. Elvedi taking the 5th one. Mason Greenwood is not the best at taking penalties. So I think we'll leave him where he is. I think we'll go for that. So Lukaku up first for United. Up against Gunn. There we go. 1-0. Good start. Good positive start. Gabbiadini for Southampton. Up against David De Gea. Been quiet all game. Scores his penalty. It's Marcus Rashford then for Manchester United. To make it 2-1. He does. He picks a corner and scores. It's Højbjerg. He's got a powerful right foot. Oh, it's saved by De Gea. Come on. Let's make it 3-1 now. Daniel James. New signing of the summer. No pressure, lad. Oh. Gunn saves. It's still 2-1. Lukaku, their new signing. On his left. And he scores. It's 2-2. It's game on for Southampton. Scott McTominay. Come on, lad. Make it 3-2. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Advantage Southampton. Oriol Romeo. What's he going to do? He's going to score. David De Gea was right there as well, right on top of it. Should be saving that. All the pressure on Nico Elvedi. Another new signing for United. Needs to score. Needs to score this one. Come on. He absolutely blasts it into the back of the net. Almost bursts it. It's 3-3. Stevens, who almost wrapped things up before the full-time whistle, can win it here now from the spot for Southampton. Come on, De Gea. Or just please miss. Here we go. Oh, no way. Southampton have won the Community Shield this season, beating United on penalties. How did we not win this? We absolutely dominated. I can't fault the performance. The performance was brilliant. It was just that finishing. And the fact that Gunn was on form in goal for Southampton. So disappointing. It's Premier League champions. It's not good enough, really. We're going to have to keep an eye on Southampton. Could they be the dark horse of the season? Could they go on and win the Premier League title? I doubt it, but we'll have to wait and see. Jesse Lingard is out now for 8 to 10 days. He's injured. Southampton lift FA Community Shield. It just doesn't seem right, does it really? And that should be United lifts the Community Shield. Some of our players making their debut for the club. And Southgate was spotted at Wembley, of course. Right, that's it for this episode. Do hope you guys have enjoyed, even though we lost the Community Shield final against Southampton. The next episode will be the opening day of the new Premier League season away to Arsenal. Don't miss it. But for now, thanks for watching.